What's up, guys? Hey, this is Mr. Josh. Today we're going to be doing a science experiment, and we're here. You can see we're here in our kitchen, and it is a great place to do science experiments because a lot of times with science and in doing the experiments, there's a chance you're going to get messy, or you could spill, especially the ones that I'm going to show you this year. And so it's a good spot because it's easy to clean up. There's no carpet, no nothing like that. So we want to make sure when you're doing it at home, please find a place that is going to make it easy to clean up. So kitchen's a good spot. But also when you are doing your experiments at home, please make sure that you are with an adult or a trusted adult or a parent, guardian, so they can help you to do the experiment right and they can keep you safe. So today we're going to be doing an experiment that kind of shows how rain happens. So with this experiment, with a lot of experiments we're going to do, there are going to be things that you can find at home are going to be easy to access, easy to get at a store, and they're not going to be real expensive. So you don't have to go buy anything super expensive if you want to try it, or you can just watch me do it and you can just see. So today, like I said, we're going to be doing rain. We're going to be simulating, which is just a word that means we're going to be doing it, doing something that shows how it's done without it actually raining, because I can't actually make it rain in here. I wish I could, but I can't. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using a glass of water and shaving cream. So the shaving cream is going to be our cloud. So the first thing we got to do is we got to make our cloud. So we put this up here. So this is our cloud. So we got our cloud right here, and then down here is where the rain's going to come. So like I said, it's going to be something easy to do. Things you can find around your house or get cheaply at a store. So one thing you do is you can use food color. So what you'll do is you'll get food coloring and you can put it in water, like over here. Then you're going to want, you can mix it up. The darker the color, the better, because what we're going to, so this is just to show it coming through the water. So what you'll need to do is you can take like a dropper like this and you put it in the water, get some of that up, and then all you got to do is just squeeze it back in to your cloud. And as the more you put in here, what will happen is you'll start to see the color start to come down through, which is just like what happens in a rain cloud. As soon as when it gets heavier, then you do it and the rain starts to come down into your cloud. You can start to see it a little bit. Sometimes the heavier the cloud, the more water you need to add. So you can just keep going. Now if you don't have one of these droppers, then you could just use a spoon and you can just collect your water out of there and dump it in, and you can start after a while. As soon as it gets heavier, it'll go through the cloud. Let's see if it's happening. Yep, and you can start seeing in your cloud some of the color. You'll see some more of the color. The darker colors, the better, because you'll be able to see it a lot better. So you can just keep putting them in. Now if you don't have food color, but you have watercolor paint, you could just take some watercolor paint and put it in a cup, and then you have some color to put in your rain cloud. And then you just take either your dropper, soak up some of the water, and you can just pour it in. And the more that you do, the more that you'll see, and you can even see how it's coming down, and you can see the different colors. Like I said, the darker colors, the better. You just pour it in there, because that's what happens in a rain cloud. When a cloud collects all that moisture from the air, all the water, and as the heavier it gets, that's when you start to see the clouds get darker, and then the water starts to come out. So you can do this. Like I said, you could use a spoon, a dropper, and if you really wanted to, you could just take your cup and you could just dump the whole thing in there, and you can see that's kind of like when you have a big downpour. And if you notice, I made a big mess, but that's okay. Doing messes when you do science is a good thing. So now we're in a place where it's easy to clean up. And as you can see, all the rain is coming down. So that is what it looks like, and that's how rain comes out of a cloud. So when you're out there, when it's raining again, it's going to do at home. Like I said, it doesn't take a whole lot, and you can keep working with it. So thanks for joining us today, and I will see you next time.